Alright guys, welcome to the episode of The Final Whistle. This is episode 3.
Season 2.
Season 2 and we're excited because the Premier League is back. Everybody is hyped. We just finished watching Chelsea versus Manchester United, so as you can see, this guy is very happy because Man United beat Chelsea 4-0. That in the first game. So
congrats, by the way.
Yeah, congrats. I'll give you that. What's your review on it? What did you think? What did you like? What did you? Well, I guess it's a lot to like.
It was a good game from both sides. Mm-hmm. I think what I'm most excited about is the fact that my defense looks good. Our defense looks good as compared to last season. Midfield, it doesn't really look good, but then we're able to get 4 goals against Chelsea, so that's a good team. So that's something to be excited about. I'm looking forward to a great season, and hopefully we actually get that. Chelsea actually had a good game, to be honest with you. They didn't deserve to lose 4-0, but this is football. Things happen. But then they have a lot to be hopeful for. They have, they didn't have a full, strong squad. Yeah. So for them to play the way they played, and to actually think about the fact that these other players will be coming in later on, it's something to be excited about. Now the coach looks very optimistic. He feels like, there were some individual mistakes which, was clear. Zuma and Christensen. Yeah. So, these are things that they will work on because they will have Rudiger back, who is a great defender. And it depends on who they partner Rudiger with. But then all in all, I think, it's a great start to the Premier League for both teams. I mean, not a great start for Chelsea, but then a great style of play is just exciting to watch. So I'm hopeful that both teams will do good. But then Glory United, a good game, 4-0. That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, once again, congrats to you. But being real, I think Chelsea was just unlucky today. There are a lot of chances that we should have easily converted them, and it's just unfortunate. I don't even have words to express how I feel right now. It's just like, oh my God. I just wish this game.
Just say it.
Honestly speaking, before this game started, right, I honestly felt within me that Chelsea was going to win this game 2-1. Why? Not because I'm a Chelsea fan.
No, but
it was because United hasn't been really impressive before the season ended anyway, so I felt like this was the time for Chelsea.
During the preseason.
Yeah.
Won 6 games.
Yeah, whatever.
So the momentum is still,
Yeah, but then put that aside. Chelsea's preseason actually reflected itself here again, whereby Chelsea concedes a lot of goals during the preseason, and I think over time, if Chelsea do not really fix their defense, it's going to be a disastrous season ahead of us. Yeah. But I think, right now, Frank Lampard has really understood what the team needs and needs to focus on. So that wouldn't be a problem. Just looking forward to the next game. It's the Super Cup against Liverpool. And maybe from there on, let's see what else the conversation would be going forward.
It's a tough game for him as his first game, and he's going up against
a big team.
A big team. So,
you
were saying, you were saying, for one, he doesn't have his whole squad. He doesn't have Rudiger. He doesn't have, he doesn't have Willie and all this stuff. So, backline-wise, I think we all knew that defensively, our defending needs improving. Mm-hmm. And it's the same issue that we kind of played right into Man United's style of play. We know United are a fast team. You got this pace of Rashford. You got pace of Martial coming in from the wing and through the middle. When we conceded the first goal, it seemed like we were always playing catch-up. And United played it perfectly where they just sat back and hit us on the counter. So if you give Pogba that much time and space in the middle, he's going to pick apart. Yep. And it kind of, how we were playing, and because we were so desperate to get a goal, it just fit Man United's playing style, and that's how they just ripped us apart, in it. Because all our defenders seemed like they kept chasing and chasing. Aspilicueta kept chasing, and Zuma kept chasing. Oh, yeah. Everybody was chasing. Everybody came like they was trying to catch up to their pace, and it just played into United's game plan, and it's also their strength.
Correct.
It could be a game plan for United. It's also the best. If United want to do anything, they have to use their pace. Yep. And they just ripped us apart from it.
Correct.
But Rudiger's coming back. If Rudiger coming back is probably the one thing that would be like, yeah, that is okay when he comes back
for the defense. Yeah.
But would it solve our problem or
no? It doesn't instantly solve. It's just basically putting like a band-aid on the wound.
Yeah.
On the wound. I think with having Rudiger back and possibly having Conte fit, that solves the problem because Conte is not really fit. He even pick up another knock today.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going to turn out to be.
Of it?
What was that?
I said you don't know the extent of it.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if he's going to miss Wednesday's game. I don't know, but I'm just hoping that by the time Rudiger comes back into the team, Chelsea's not far off the title race or something because. If it turns out that Chelsea's losing games back to back, oh my God, I'll rip this shirt apart.
No, but the one thing that we're gonna say is defensively, attacking wise we look good.
Yeah,
and you would concede that we look good attacking wise. And attacking wise, we're always. I mean, first half we're unlucky, like you were saying, we're hitting the post. De Gea was making amazing saves,
of course,
and stuff. Defensively, I think it's easier to be fixed than attacking wise because if you don't have, and mind you, our backline they're new,
correct,
right? Christensen and Zuma haven't played together, so the understanding is not there. That's how all these through balls are going in. Because if a team that has a backline that has understanding, they always move as a unit. So if you don't have that understanding and you're new, you're always playing catch up in these kind of games. But I think it's fixable if we look at video and we pick out what was right, what happened here, and all that stuff. If we fix that communication issue, because if one ball is beating your back line, the only thing is communication.
Correct.
Because somebody's playing offside and somebody's not. That's how you get caught. That's how you get caught offside. So if as Chelsea, if we can fix that issue and our attacking is playing well, it's going to be I think it's going to be a very good season. But the thing is, and when Rudiger is coming back, it's also going to help, right? Because Rudiger played with Christensen a bit, but him and Zuma probably have to work on their partnership or whoever Lampard prefers. So I'm optimistic because we have players coming back, we have attacking players coming back, we have defenders coming back, and then again it's a United team that's young, that's excited, and that's looking to so I'm not too down.
Yeah, I'm not down. As I said, it's a long road ahead. 37 more games to play, and I already called it. When you guys come to Stamford Bridge, we beat you guys.
No problem.
But for now, they did beat us very convincingly.
And I said,
now I have the bragging rights.
Yeah, now you do.
I'll give it to you.
In the past 4 games. I don't know what you mean by listen.
We were talking a lot. We're talking a lot, but to our credit, we're talking like before Maguire signed.
Correct.
Because let's talk about the back line right now. You're excited about your back line. Because Maguire and the one beside her, they had an excellent game.
Excellent game, man. Lindelof is a good pairing for Maguire.
Yeah.
Because comparing what we have now to last season, come on.
Like you said,
we're all over the place.
What's the first clean sheet in 16 games? Yeah.
Like something to be excited about. I know, this is the first game and all that, but then this is the first clean sheet we've had in 16 games.
Yeah.
That's something to be excited about, and that speaks for the fact that we acquired 2 great defenders.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's something to be excited about, and I hope that the one problem I have is my squad is so thin, and it's like we can't do anything. The transfer season is over, so we can't get any player. But I hope we could improve.
If you can avoid injuries, you should be.
Yeah, but
it's
possible.
all
these games.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess this was the last game of the first week of the Premier League. There was other games. I get Liverpool and Norwich started the season. Liverpool winning 4-1. You have City winning 5-0. What are our impressions of it? Because it seems like those 2 teams, Liverpool and Man City, are gonna be neck and neck until the end of the season. How do you guys see it? Like, how do you guys see overall the first week of?
Once again, great stuff from both top 2 teams. Liverpool winning 4-1, and then the City is like, okay, you won 4-1. I could do better than you. You won 5-0. It's just gonna be the same thing, and I feel like now the difference is not gonna be as much as it was between the 2nd and 3rd place.
Yeah.
So now the top 4 is really, really gonna be very, very competitive. In regards to points.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we'll find out.
The top 4 or the top 2?
So, because last season the point difference between Chelsea and Liverpool was huge.
Yeah.
I'm saying this season is not going to be that way.
Oh, really?
Sure? I don't think so.
Okay.
It's gonna be very. If it's gonna be
maybe Spurs.
I don't know.
Somebody?
I think Spurs. I said Spurs
are gonna play.
It's not gonna be that difference. Like that much of a difference. It's gonna be probably like 6 points.
Okay, it will be more respectable than. I think it was like what 20 points.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this season is going to be much more competitive.
Do you think it's going to be also close at the top?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So you think the whole top four is
top four is going to be competitive?
Well, what about top 6, 5th, and 6th?
Top six is going to be competitive.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, it's going to be a competitive season because when you
look at a lot of good teams.
Other teams have improved. Everton have acquired some great players.
Yeah.
Wolves
are back
in there.
Yeah.
Aston Villa looks good. They lost the game against Spurs, but then it's just going to be a competitive season, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know, being a Premier League fan, I'm just excited for what is ahead. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting.
I still think we're basically picking up from where we left them last season, where you have the competition between Liverpool and Man City. I still, again, my top 4. City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs. And I see it happen whereby this time around it wouldn't be on points, it will be on goal difference. If you watch the game against Liverpool and Norwich, they should have kept a clean sheet. They didn't keep a clean sheet. And not shit, sorry. and then you have Man City playing, winning 5-0, like you said. I think it's going to go back to goal difference at the end of the season.
So now we're speaking about goal difference. We all agree that Man City and Liverpool are going to be up top. Man City will probably have more goals because attacking-wise, they are superior. And Liverpool will depend on their defense, right? Now, Liverpool's goalkeeper, Allison, if you guys haven't seen, Allison, he got injured in the Norwich game, which arguably he's probably the best goalkeeper in the league, which is...
In the world.
In the world also.
Keeping a lot of clean sheets.
So now Liverpool are known for their defense, right? And now that Allison is going to be missing for the first 48 weeks, I guess, so let's say if he misses the first 4 or 5 games of the Premier League season, right? And Liverpool, do you think Liverpool are going to miss him where they're losing or tying games without him, or can Liverpool hold on because they have so much attacking where they can hold on until he comes back and normal service will resume? Is there going to be 2-2 games? Or 3-2, 4-2.
I mean, first of all, let me put this out there. You're losing the best goalkeeper in the world. So that's actually a big issue right here. But then I think they have much more depth, attacking wise. Yeah. And probably they might concede goals, probably as compared to if Allison was there, they might concede more goals as compared to, if Allison was around. Yeah. But then they still have the attack power. So I think they'll concede goals, but then they'll still be scoring. They'll outscore other teams. So which would probably keep them in the race. But then now you know that you can win the league with goals difference. Yep. Yeah. So that could be a major factor as well.
So let me ask you this, right? And so Liverpool's next 4 games are the Super Cup on Wednesday, which, I mean, let's focus on the
Liverpool,
right? You have Southampton,
I think it's
right? And so, then you have Arsenal.
It's going to be a tight game.
Liverpool's at home at Arsenal. And then they have Burnley, and then Newcastle. That's the first 4 games. So that's about...
Without Allison.
So that's about 4 weeks worth of games.
I don't think they'll win all 4 games.
See, that's the issue. Are they not going to win the game because they don't have Allison, or with Allison, you don't see them?
No, with Allison, they probably
win everything?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
You think the Arsenal game is where...
Yeah, if Allison was still in goal, the Arsenal game is going to be a tight game for them.
Tight as in...
Probably could be a draw. I don't see them winning all 4 games.
So you think...
With or without Allison.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So
I think Arsenal, because Arsenal will give them a run for their money, because Arsenal's attack looks amazing, and they've actually, I believe, Luis is going to play that game, and Luis always had a good game against Liverpool. He knows how to play against Liverpool. So I feel like him being part of the squad is a great addition to the squad. Yeah. And if Allison was still in goal, I think it will be a draw game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But then if they lose against any other team, but Arsenal, then
it's not even, they don't even have to lose, right? They just have to have a 2-2 tie.
Yeah, that's a big issue.
Where the goalkeeper is in, or he gives up a bad goal. The substitute goalkeeper is Adrian, who was the backup goalkeeper for West Ham. So the fact that he could even start for West Ham, clearly he's good enough to be a backup, but he's Not good enough to be starter.
But I mean, this could actually also change because sometimes people do have things to prove.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a good chance to
play as well.
I've never seen him play, so I don't know. But then you losing the best goalkeeper, it is.
He does have experience in the Premier League, though,
correct.
So that's one thing he has because he used to start for West Ham before he lost his position to Fabianski. Yeah. So without Allison. Let's say the first 4 games, and we're probably that's the minimum target because he could miss 6 games or whatnot. How big of an issue is it? Where because this league can be decided the next 4 or 5 games without him, depending on how they play. Because a back line can be good, but you need a good goalkeeper to keep it out.
Exactly.
And vice versa, a good goalkeeper could be good, but you need a back line to help you. Is there an issue with? How big of an impact can it be? Or do you think that they can hold on where Yaga thinks that they can outscore teams?
No, I still think it's an issue because, again, modern era football involves your goalie, right, in the build-up. So Allison has been involved in mostly everything that they've done with the team up to now. Mm-hmm. And you basically now putting in a new goalie who hasn't really learned the team's style of play, I feel like is going to have an effect on the 4 games that is coming up, and most likely, although they may be able to score, I don't know the keeper well enough to just say he's going to save them at the crucial time. But I don't see them winning all 4 games because again, one, the style of football that they play, he might not be fully adapted to it yet, so it's going to take him some time.
But then this is my question: so do you think the 4 games they have coming up?
It's a hard game.
If Allison was still in, do you think they would have won all 4?
Yes. If Allison was fit,
listen,
the guy keeps clean sheets every freaking game.
I know.
But before he got injured in Norwich game, he was keeping a clean sheet.
Yeah, of course, I get it. But then you guys have to put in factor that anytime Liverpool Arsenal plays, it's 4-4, 2-2. So that's what I'm thinking. That of course, Allison not being part is a huge loss. Mm-hmm. But then if you have Arsenal because Arsenal Liverpool is always an open game.
Yeah. I'm trying to see the last result.
The last it was 5-something.
5-1, 3-3.
3-3.
I don't know what was Allison in goal.
Allison was when Arsenal was 5-1.
No, but in 3-3 the last time.
3-3 no, because Allison was signed a season ago. So he must have been the goalkeeper.
No, Mignolet
was the goalkeeper.
Yeah. And he had the worst rating.
Okay,
so that's my issue, right? Allison.
Then that changes. I was thinking when they drew 3-3, he was a goalie.
No, this was his first season. This past season was his first season.
Yeah,
so this is the second.
But then what I'm saying, they played 2 games last season.
Yeah, but it was 5-1. Liverpool won 5-1 and then 1-1.
1-1. Who was the goalie?
1-1. It was Allison.
That's what I'm saying. So.
Yeah, but it's 1 instead of 3.
Yeah.
My question is not conceding 1. If Adrian concedes 1 goal every game,
that's okay.
Or whatever, that's fine. But is he going to concede 2 or 3?
I don't think he's going to concede more goals. But then my main issue here is with the Arsenal game, it's going to be a draw. Mm-hmm. It's a possibility that it could be a draw because they've played draw games most of the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. That's all I'm saying. And with or without him, it's a big game.
Yeah.
And big games, you cannot count out the other opponent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm saying that if Allison was still in goal, it still would have been a good game for both teams.
So you don't think it's a big impact as much?
Allison's lost.
You don't?
No, it's a big impact.
But is it a big impact where they can end up losing the league? Where can they tie with Southampton or can they tie with?
I don't think they'll tie with. I think they'll win the other 3 games. The Arsenal game is a big game, regardless whether Allison is in or not. Or not. But then, of course, you losing the best goalkeeper in the world. So that's a huge
I think that they are.
They win all 4 games?
I think it could be where if Adrian is not having a good game, they can end up tying an odd game against South. Well, they know one of these
funny
games.
Enough, right? Funny enough, Spurs is also playing Man City next week.
Exactly.
So that could also change as well.
Exactly.
It's just a competitive league.
Huge impact on them.
Yeah,
I think the league will be decided in the next 4 weeks. If Adrian can hold on and Liverpool can not stop conceding a lot of goals without him in there. Because Van Dijk can look all good where you have Allison in the back. Yep. Like if you have Adrian in the back and you're conceding 3 or 4,
it would be different.
Right? That's the issue.
He has something to prove. But then also the season could change if Spurs wins against City.
Which is not happening.
Which we'll see next week. We can
get a big game. Every big game you can.
We'll find out.
Okay. So you really think? So you think?
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
When we get there. Okay. So the other talking point outside of the big two teams scoring loads of goals and all that was we have VAR in the Premier League now. This is the first season that it's been introduced. I don't think there was a VAR incident in the Norwich game. No. So it was nothing in the Norwich-Liverpool game. But yesterday in the games, there was a lot of games. The Man City game, I think Sterling's armpit was offside, and he scored a goal, and then they chopped it off. And the Wolves game, a guy won a header, and it came off one of his players' arms, and he had no idea where the ball was. Yeah, in deliberate handball, but they still gave a handball, and they chopped the goal off. What do we think about VAR, Evan? I know you like it.
I'm a big fan. I love VAR.
I do like it, but
I think we all like it, but it's...
Sometimes the cause is just...
It's good to get it right, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah, of course.
There have been many instances in the game where people score some goals or some goals which are clear goals and it's not called because of poor referee decision making, or some goals which are clearly offside but it's still being accepted as a goal. And I think adopting or implementing VAR in the game, helps ease attention for fans and also like the players, because a lot of people are betting money on this game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lose my money because of someone's decision.
I understand, but then that's how the game was being for a long time. I mean, people still bet.
So, but then why can't we... I guess we didn't have a session for this topic.
Yeah,
but I think it's great. But some of the calls, come on, Sterling's goal, for instance. That's a tight call.
I mean, they were blind, right?
Question for you: was it offside or not?
It was offside. That's
okay, case closed.
No, I get it. But it just takes excitement away from it as a football fan. Yeah. Like, are you waiting to see if it's a goal or not?
I tell you, it looks when your team
is winning.
If it's scored against your team and they tap it up, it's amazing.
That's how the fans are celebrating.
I know. I know. That's why every time you guys scored, I was hoping that VAR would come out. It's annoying if your team is scored. You're always hoping that they're gonna mess it up. But it's also when you're gonna score it against, you're hoping that's split second.
If you're neutral, it's not exciting.
It's not.
But it's great for the game, and I mean, as Evan said, it actually prevents a lot of arguments and all that. Your team didn't deserve to win. It prevents a whole lot of things.
It does.
It just slows down the game. That's it.
But sometimes it's so minute, isn't it? Because the Sterling goal, it's like I don't even know if you can say a millimeter.
Because see, let's be honest, if VAR wasn't part of the season, nobody would complain about anything. Because the funny thing was, I watched it over and over and I was still saying it wasn't offside. Like
the Sterling one.
Yeah, I was still saying it wasn't offside until the third one, and I'm like,
that's the one they started giving out.
Exactly.
Lines. Yeah.
So
that's the annoying part, right? Because on the naked eye, it looks on, but when they start putting the lines in there, and how do we even know these lines are straight?
It's technology.
Exactly. Technology. There's error in technology. Technology is not 100% perfect. Of course. So,
the funny thing is, I still don't think it was an offside.
Even with technology,
I don't think it was an offside. Yeah. I just feel like because we've been used to this for a long time, we've been watching football for a long time. So it's like, is this a new thing that we have to adjust to? But that will take some time. Yeah. It's good for the game.
We're going to embrace
technology and football. It's just amazing, but it just takes excitement away. But
it does.
I mean, it's good. It's good for the game. So hey,
it's good to get the right calls, because it just when VAR is in there, and I get where Ibn is coming from. We thought VAR would prevent arguments about everything was correct, but it's actually a lot more arguments on it because people still feel injustice about it.
That's how human beings are.
Exactly.
Now
we have to take.
We're actually talking about the fact that it's too right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's what we were calling for. But now that we have it, we claim it's too right. So
the goal line technology was also another thing that I was saying, that goal line it shows you like the ball line, but you cannot 100% say that technology captured the ball 100%.
Yeah, because
it moves like
exactly.
Not to even go back to, I think the last game. I think
Man City Spurs.
No, not that one. Not that one. He played. I'm talking about Oblak with the two. That I mean, do you want the game? No. The Champions League round of 16. Juve against.
Oh yes. When he
I didn't know it's a goal, but then you see how I captured it. It's just amazing to see. Yeah. It's just amazing to see.
At least what we know is that one doesn't take as much time. They get it.
Watch. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's exciting time for football. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like with VAR, I mean, it's newly adopted and implemented in the game. So as time progresses, they will evolve and make it like something similar to like goal line technology.
That's if sometimes the call doesn't go against some teams because. During the Copa America, the way VAR calls that wasn't right.
But that wasn't explained. At least this one, they showing lines.
And one thing I feel like with the Premier League, right, they took their time.
Exactly.
So, I mean, because you made that point, they took their time to actually understand how it works.
Yeah.
So now they know, and it's like, it's on point. Mm-hmm. The first calls for VAR has been on point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think Premier League is the best league for a reason. So definitely, I think if there will be any actual debates, it will be very, very minimal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, I mean... I saw a thing where, because if you use your elbow and stuff, everything is being reviewed. Because let's say we both go up for the ball and my elbow catches you. They're going to review and make sure if I meant it or is it, because I saw one where Troy Deeney went up and his knee was up on somebody's neck and they saw that he was just getting elevation and stuff. And it's like, okay, play on. It does slow up the game, but so does diving, so does faking injuries, and so there's a lot of things that slow up the game. So it's...
And with the Premier League, right, it looks like when they call for a VAR, does the referee get involved? Because he doesn't watch anything. Because I realize they tell him. So they have role, like you know what I'm saying. That's is that a good thing?
Well, they have licensed referees that actually.
Yeah, I get it. But then, sometimes certain decisions are based on the referee's discretion.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, because I know in like World Cups and Copa America and stuff, the referee go watch it. But I think the Premier League they don't do that.
They don't do that. There's no come. So it's like they telling him, yo, it's not a goal. Do you think it's right?
I think the one thing is they might not have the infrastructure ready for to see it. Because let's say if you go to like no disrespect, but like a smaller system like Norwich or Sheffield, they might not have stuff set up where the referee can go in. Mm-hmm. But these World Cup and tournaments, they are set up. All of them are set up where they make a booth specifically for it. So that could be.
But then my question is it right? Because now the referee is not actually exercising his referee. Whatever.
Yeah, so I guess you technically have like 3 or 4 referees.
But then every referee, because sometimes in one game, referees have different, discretion points. So it's like, is it fair for the referee? Because it's like, hey, it's not a goal, it's a foul. Then he has to call for it, but then he didn't even see it. So far it's good. Mm-hmm. So far it's good. So,
but it's not perfect. I guess that's really what.
I'm just hoping that let's say the calls will be calls against teams will be minimal. And that'll be will be good.
One thing we know is it's going to be right, but it's going to be annoyingly right. Of course, sometimes. Okay, so the transfer deadline just ended. What's that? Thursday. Yeah, Thursday before the first game kicked off, and. I guess we're doing this discussion and we're trying to see. Before the last episode when we recorded, we were saying that where teams were going to finish. Now that the transfer deadline has passed, obviously there are teams that improved and teams that really end up losing players. Who do you think improved the most? Because it looks like Arsenal might have just went from, because I thought they were going to finish 5th. They might sneak in the top 4 because they just improved the spots where they needed help the most.
Absolutely, they did.
Yeah, definitely.
David Luiz is a world-class defender. Sometimes he makes mistakes, but
he's an improvement.
He's a world-class. I mean, that's
better than
Mustafi. And now they added the Celtic guy,
Tierney, who looks good.
I think he looks good. And Arsenal's problem for the past 10 years has been the defense. Midfield, I'm not sure about that because you still have Xhaka playing. I'm not sure about that player. Attacking wise, they're good. They added a creative player in Danny Samuel. And so, I mean, they look good. They look the strongest. In terms of the preseason, they won the preseason championship.
The transfer window.
They won that.
Because before you go, Edmund, the issue that we were saying is their back line. We weren't sure about Monreal and we weren't sure about a center back with Mustafi. And it seems like they fixed it. Right? And do you think that they moved up a level where... Did they move up where you thought they were going to finish to now where do you think they're going to finish?
I still no disrespect to Arsenal. I don't have any bad blood with any Arsenal fan, but...
Yes, you do. But
no, I don't. But signing David Luiz, the extra signings... I honestly still don't see any big changes because Arsenal has a habit of starting off really well in the first few games in the season, then mid-season, boom. So I see that happening again. It's going to be a repeat. Again, my top 4 for the season: Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs. Case closed. And the team. So I'll let you go. No, and the team that I think kind of improved their squad, but didn't really do much is Manchester United, with the exception of Adam Maguire and Wan-Bissaka.
No, but we're talking from
I'm talking
time
about
to like the deadline where because they lost Lukaku and they didn't end up adding.
So they're the worst team. If we're talking about the transfer window championships, you guys are the worst team.
Yeah. No, well, worst team as I don't think the transfer window. I'm thinking like from the time that we recorded last week, the last 4 days of the transfer window, right? Because we knew what team they had, but they were expecting to maybe bring
more
in.
addition.
But in contrast to Arsenal and other top teams that made signings, they didn't really improve much.
They did.
No, they did. Just because he had Maguire and
that's what he's saying. That a week ago, at that point, we had Maguire and Wan-Bissaka. We were hopeful to ask him how to play because we knew Lukaku would leave. Pogba might leave.
So and he's leaving. It's not might leave. He's leaving.
I mean, he's not. He played today, so I can't say anything.
Yeah,
we have to
respect
the team. So
let's talk about what they have now.
So we knew we'll lose Lukaku and then might lose Pogba. So we needed to add some players. We didn't. So that's where Jeff is coming from. And with Arsenal, from the last time we recorded, they added Lewis and Tierney.
Yeah.
So they look.
And United lost Lukaku without bringing in any.
So in
players.
terms of that, then we lost. But then of course, I mean, the transfer season we added some good 2 players.
Yeah, like no,
this is good.
United added 2 players that in this game that like the game we made a huge impact, right? Because if it was actually Young playing right back and it was Jones in the center, we would have scored way more. Now, to your point that if I guess with you losing Lukaku, your team is very thin.
Very, very thin.
Very thin team.
No options.
Like, you don't have a lot of options. I mean, James came on. You have Mason Greenwood on the bench. Mata is probably the most experienced player you have on the bench.
Mata can play that much.
Yeah, so your best 11 is what you use to play right now. So if a player goes out of form...
Matic?
Yeah, but do you fancy him?
No, I don't. He's off.
Yeah, so Alexis is probably the guy that you can maybe... Because in the Copa America, he looked like he's getting back to his old self. So if he comes back, but you're like one very thin squad playing, you're going to play a lot of games because you're in Europa League too, right?
I guess he's relying on
the young guys. Yeah, so it's a very thin squad. And if you lose Pogba, it's you can't afford to lose him now. Because you can't sign anybody else.
But if he wants to leave, then he has to go.
If you can't lose Pogba.
We can't lose him, but...
Would you sell him?
Today...
not even today. Like
I told you,
he's good. I never... Of course, Pogba is a world-class player. You don't want him out of the team. Yeah. But then if somebody doesn't want to be there, you can't force him to be there. Like today, for instance, you can see signs that I don't want to be here. But then when the moment counted, he made those passes.
Amazing.
I mean, because that comes natural to him.
Amazing.
But then he didn't want to be there. You could tell. He doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, but you guys, they can't afford to lose him.
We can't afford to lose him because he's the only creative player we have.
And it's not even that. You just don't have players. Like, you're going to bring Matic in?
No, but what my point is, he could go. Because if Madrid comes with the right money...
You would sell him.
No.
Madrid comes in 100 million pounds or whatever.
Yeah.
You would sell him. Or you want more?
You did. I want more. I just want more.
No. Okay, let's say 150, whatever, right? Are you inclined to sell a player that you know that you're going to need because you don't have enough players on the team?
Of course, I mean, being a normal human being, you don't want to sell that player. But then if that player doesn't want to be there...
You're going to go.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
but you wouldn't
sell
him.
It's up to Pogba. He knows the players
we don't know.
No, what I'm saying is
he
he knows the players we have.
Yeah.
He knows we need him.
Yeah.
So if he want to be a professional in front of him, let me stay for the season.
Yeah.
And I'll go to next season.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe January. You never know. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But if Madrid comes in and I want to leave, you can't force a player who doesn't want to be there. You know, like Hazard, for instance, you guys knew from last year that he would leave this year.
Yeah.
Like he gave you his final season. So if I'm Pogba, of course I want to stay. But of course I'll take it.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't want to stay, then
just let him go.
You know, you just have to let him go, and then we will take that loss. But
they can't afford to lose.
We can't afford to lose him. But if he wants to leave,
they'll make a difference for the season. We'll find out next week.
Yeah, I guess about that. So I guess most improved Arsenal. But let's touch on Arsenal real quick. The one thing I'll say about Arsenal is that even though they are most improved, and I think this team is changing, it's becoming an Emery team. Mm-hmm. Arsenal fans cannot say that the board did not back them because they spent a lot of money.
Yeah, and the funny thing was when they started, said they had a budget of the web
I know. So Arsenal fans, right now, the pressure's on Unai Emery, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of pressure on him.
Season.
Yeah, and he can't say that he wasn't back.
No, he can't say that.
Right?
And it's unfortunate.
The only thing is where these his signings, where these the players he wanted. Because sometimes the coaches say, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. So if these are his signings,
I would hope so.
Then he can't complain.
He can't complain.
But if these are not his signings, then it's a different argument too. Yeah. But then Arsenal, as even said, they added more depth to their squad. Mm-hmm. But that mentality is still the same. You still have that Arsene Wenger.
But those players are moving out. There's not a lot of Arsene Wenger players left.
Yeah, there's not.
Right? But if you look at the squad, all of them didn't see outside of Ozil. I mean, and
who signed Obama? Uno Emery?
No.
Yeah, but he hasn't been on the Wenger long enough. Okay. I don't probably.
Too?
Yeah, but they haven't been on the Wenger long enough, so they don't have that. No, they don't have the team. They don't have the Ozils. I mean, they have Ozil, but the Koscielny and the Mustafi and all these veteran Arsenal players that were under Wenger, they're starting to move out of the team, and it's becoming. That's the one thing that I'm like, okay, this is a new team with a different mentality. That's probably where I'm like, they look good.
It's a huge task for Emery to actually stamp his DNA on the team.
Yeah,
because if he doesn't do it, the DNA is still there. Zaka could infect them with Wenger's mentality.
Virus. Yeah.
So
it's Wenger's virus.
So you never know, but. I mean, if these are his players that he signed, he has no reason to actually complain. You've had a whole full season. Yeah. This is the right time for you to hit the ground running. But let's see.
Well, but I don't think Evan doesn't think that they're gonna do anything, regardless of.
I don't.
I didn't predict them on top 4 already.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it didn't change. It didn't change the fact that you lost 4.
It didn't change from the signing they made on the deadline.
David Lewis is a good addition,
but it doesn't change.
Yeah. So you said Arsenal finish
5th. Okay. And that's it.
Okay. And it doesn't change?
I mean, I still think it doesn't change. But the funny thing is, if I do better, I'm just gonna be.
I
know. But if we stay sit, I'm like, I told you so.
Okay.
So it's just like
All right. So I guess let's end this episode on next week's the big game. Next week we have Man City versus Tottenham. Right, because I'm looking at the schedule. Next week there's Man City versus Tottenham, and Chelsea, the week after it's Liverpool versus Arsenal, the big game, and the other week, the next week after, I think it's Arsenal versus Tottenham, and then I think that's the big. So we have 3 weeks of huge games, and then we took like a week off, and then the following week, September 22nd, there's Chelsea versus Liverpool. So the season just started, and it's just every weekend there's a huge game in the top 6. Let's start with the Man City versus Tottenham. What do you think? A quick score prediction.
Go for Spurs 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
No, I say Man City wins 2-0.
I think I'll take Man City 3-1 because I think they're going to score a lot of goals, but I still think Tottenham have the talent to score. 3-2 Spurs at Etihad.
Yes.
What makes you say that?
I just feel like. I'm not sure about City's defense. Mm-hmm. Stones and Laporte, they're just shaky. And Kane is on form, and he looks very fit. Mm-hmm. He could cause problems for them. City is always going to play that pressing game. Yeah. One counter attack changes everything for Spurs. And Eriksen is looking sharp. Yeah. The midfield. The game is going to be decided between Ndombele and Rodri. So if Ndombele outplays Rodri, Spurs win it.
Well, Rodri looked good in the game.
That's what I'm saying. So now,
and so did Ndombele.
That's a perfect replacement for Fernandinho.
Yeah.
And City, I don't know who their football director is. That guy's doing a yeoman's job. Now
football director is Guardiola, isn't he?
I mean, they have their football.
I think everything.
He calls on the players he wants, but then the football director makes the moves happen.
Yeah, but I mean,
Guardiola
gets what he wants.
Yeah, right? Of course, because he went with a football director on the team.
So you think Tottenham can shock Liverpool? Because
it's a tight game,
but 3-2. That's a good call.
Cause see, like I don't know if you guys watched the game against West Ham. West Ham wasn't good.
Yeah.
The defense is very shaky, and the way Spurs just rejuvenated in the second half. Mm-hmm. If they played, because Aston Villa wasn't just any team; they played well. So it's
they took the lead, right?
So I'm like, the game when they came back for the second half, I don't know what Pochettino discussed, but they came out like we won this, and Lamela looks good. His fit again. I don't know. Maybe
he's on and on.
But you have Lucas Moura too on form, and Song is. The attack is, and you know what I'm saying.
Everything looks good when you're playing against lesser team.
Correct. But the last game they played, they won. They played good at ATI. They were able to score 3 goals at ATI with the same team. Nothing changed.
Okay. What? You saying 2-0 Man City? What do you?
Listen, he mentioned that Man City's press is going to go on, and once it breaks, that's how Spurs going to get them. I don't see that happening.
So you don't think they were gonna break anyway?
They're not gonna break, man. Listen, this team is like, look, they're off this planet.
So let me ask you a question, because it looks like you feel like City is gonna go undefeated this season. You think so?
Most likely they
undefeated?
Will.
No.
Most likely they will. Like look, this is
bet my money on
the A team and the B team. Like what the hell? We even said it. Like City is on fire. They have a good team.
They have a good team. You think they'll go undefeated?
It's likely that they can go. They can go undefeated.
There are teams that could.
Like who? Name them.
No, I'll play them, but can score against them. Can win against them.
I'll play them, but can't score.
I'll play. So I'll play every team. Last season, no team had possession than them.
Okay.
Like Liverpool. So. Of course, they'll outplay every team. I'm talking about they can win every game.
They're not. I don't think they're gonna win every game.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
No,
they lose some games.
They have a better chance. They have a better chance.
The funny thing is, last season they even lost more games than Liverpool.
Yeah.
You think nobody can defeat them?
And think about it. Liverpool lost 1 game in the league, and that was against Man City.
They lost 2 actually. Just
only 2 games. 2 games. Yeah.
Prior to City at home, they lost the first.
They lost 2 games.
They lost only 2 games.
I could have swore it was 1.
Nah, that was only 2 games. They lost
2 games?
Yeah.
Those were 2 games. 7 draws, 2 games.
Yeah, they lost 2 games. I don't know the team. They lost the game.
Because there was an argument where it was like they went a whole season and then they lost just 1 game.
No, 2 games.
2 games.
You can check last season's table.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking for past champions.
Yeah, they lost 2 games.
A little update.
Oh, this is this.
No, this every second. Okay, you made it.
They lost 1 game all season last year.
Oh, okay.
Game.
Okay, kudos. No, so now look at it. Look at it. And you think City wouldn't lose any game?
No.
It's a new season.
It's the same team.
Wait. Before I said, if Liverpool were able to just lose 1 game, it's possible.
That what?
You can go a whole season without losing.
I mean,
because the game they lost against City.
But they lost 1 game, but they
against
didn't
City.
win the league though.
Yeah, exactly. So it's still possible.
Okay, but we're not talking about Liverpool.
Yeah, we're talking about City.
They lost 4 games.
And they won the league.
Because they didn't draw a lot of games.
To be fair, this team is improved.
Correct.
Man City, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's likely they can go undefeated.
No. It's improved. Of course, we know they'll win when they need to, but they'll lose some games.
Okay.
I don't think. So you really want to bet on the fact that they'll go undefeated?
I'm not going to bet on that, but I don't think it's crazy. I'm not going to say that, but I don't think it's a crazy bet.
I don't think any team can achieve what Arsenal did.
Okay, we'll find out.
I mean, to be fair, what he's saying, the league is much more competitive than it's ever been.
It's not gonna. They'll lose a game.
It's much more competitive than ever been.
You said they'll win. I'm actually even thinking Liverpool will win. You said they'll win, which is not. You can't even debate that. But for them to lose any game, City, they'll lose some games.
So
if he couldn't even do it at Barcelona, you think he's gonna do it with City?
So you're picking Man City to win? Yep, 2-0. I think 3-1 because I think attacking wise.
Why do you think Spurs can score a goal?
I just told you why.
It looks like you don't have that much.
I know, but listen, I guess we'll find out.
Spurs is better than our teams.
Don't put me in that bracket.
Oh, you just lost 4, my brother.
Don't put me in that bracket.
No, I think Spurs will score goals.
No, you don't think they just go. They'll win 3. They're going to win the game.
3-2.
Is it 3-1 or 3-2?
3-2. No.
I'm saying 3-1 Man City because I think attacking-wise, Man City are out of this world. But I still think Spurs, attacking-wise, they have enough attack to score a goal. So I'm picking Man City to win it, and I think it's...
Let me ask you a question, right? The last game they played at ATI, did Spurs score 3 goals? They were able to score 3 goals, right?
Who?
The Champions League game that they played, right? That's
it wasn't 3 goals they scored?
The Champions League?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah. So you think they can score 3 goals at ATI?
It's
they
a
probably did.
Different season.
Yeah, it's a different season. I mean,
just like difference.
I guess we'll find out. The good thing about all this is we're gonna find out next week. So we'll see what
because like a week ago I said United's gonna win.
Okay, all right.
Now you said okay. You guys have to take my predictions. In good faith. But let's see what happens.
All right, guys. So that's our episode right now. This is episode 3. Everybody's excited. Obviously, the Premier League is back. The best thing about the Premier League, obviously, is waking up in the morning, Saturday morning, you turn on the TV, and it's on.
Even on your phone, you got the app, MSNBC, you can watch from your bed.
We just watch the games. If you're not in the house, you can watch it. It's a good vibe, and it's a good time of the year. I gotta give a quick shout out to Alvin Wuta,
whatever his name is.
That's not his.
That's my friend. Like, he has a lot of names. Bro.
Yeah, he doesn't have another name, but I'm gonna use his YouTube name, Alvin Wuta. He's showed us a lot of love. He leaves comments all the time. Also, Daniel, he's one of my friends.
Shout out to
Dan. And he's also leaving comments and giving us feedback. So we like seeing comments. We like getting feedback. If you disagree with Yaga, which I'm pretty sure everybody disagrees with Yaga. If you disagree with anything that we're saying,
constructive criticism. We'll take it in good faith.
Anything what you think, if you agree with, disagree with, anything, feedback, whatever it is, we like seeing comments, we like interacting. So, and also YouTube, make sure you subscribe because every time we post an episode, if you subscribe, you can get them. Yeah, as soon as you get it on your subscription list, you get the subscribers help us keep the show going. So let's do that.
Thank you for everybody who takes the time.
To watch.
Towards the show, we really appreciate you all.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Just watching it and all that stuff. And before we go, I gotta give a shout out to these 2 guys because I'm rocking the new kit, the 2019-2020 kit. These 2 guys hooked me up, right? My birthday gift. My birthday was last month. I got home and I didn't know what the package was, and I saw the list and I saw they sent it. So that's mad love to them. Yaga's a United fan, but he spent his hard-earned money to get a Chelsea kit. So that is mad love. So from me, from Yaga, from Evan, thank you guys for watching, man. See you guys next
week. Bye.